All right, so in more musical news, in more musical news, where am I at? So, Mr. Drake, and I get tired of talking about him, but at the end of the day, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? So he appeared to send a message to his opposition recently. Yeah, he did cut Terry off when he took the pic. I mean, see, that's the thing. That's violation, though. You can't take a picture with somebody that has something to do with shooting me. And not to say that Preem's son did, but that's still the op's son. That's Petty Pendergrass. But yeah, Drake wears a bullet hole hoodie, releasing smoke from his back during the tour opener, in which the record he performed was "Over My Dead Body." Now that's not a new song, of course. That's a old Drake record from the "Take Care" album, which arguably is one of Drake's. I'm not gonna say one of. It's arguably Drake's best album ever. Was "Take Care." He has always been trying to top "Take Care." You know how they always say what's your best album? Like J. Cole's would be, I guess, 2014 Forest Hill Drive. Kendrick's would be To Pimp a Butterfly. There's always that one album that they're trying to chase. Um, I'm trying to think what would be another Reasonable Doubt for Jay. In my lifetime. Illmatic for Nas. This was Drake's Illmatic. Take Care. Okay, so in the song "Over My Dead Body," he would rap, "How I'm feeling, it doesn't matter, 'cause you know I'm okay. Instead, I ask myself, why do you worry? You know, I'm the same. I know you don't love me, baby. They're trying to take you away from me, only over my dead body. I think I killed everybody in the game last year, man. Fuck it. I was on, fuck it, I was on, though. I thought I found the girl of my dreams at the strip club, man. Fuck it, I was wrong, though." So it's one of those mental release type of records. It's one of those therapeutic release type of records where Drake pretty much talks to himself about pretty much being on top, but then having to know where he's going to fall. This was him, I guess, predicting earlier that he was going to fall. Hey, Medusa, what's going on? What's going on? This was him predicting early on in his career that he was going to fall, and he knew it. He's always talked about that in songs early in his career, that there's going to be a time where he knows that this is going to happen. So we're now at that arriving point, and he's pretty much just releasing and using music as a therapeutic turn for things. This isn't the 3 day process. Unfortunately, this is not the 3 day process. The way this just goes away. This one could be 3 years before it goes away. Honestly. Um, so he performs, like I said, "Over My Dead Body" at the opening of the tour of the Anita Max Wynn tour. I mean, we went over that before, and like I said, I wish he was a little bit more conscious. I just wish he was a little bit more conscious of like the merch for Anita Max Wynn. This is the mascot for Anita Max Wynn. Now, I don't have to point out the fact that there's a panda with a wig on. This is why I keep saying he is fucking tone deaf. Not only do you have the Saturn ring around it, right? That's one thing. We don't have to go with the obvious of who he's tied to, right? Let's go with the fact that the logo, like I said, let me go back to the picture. Let's go back with the logo is a panda. Okay? It is a female panda with glasses on as a little girl called Anita. Anita Max Wynn. Like, this is beyond tone deaf. This is what I was talking about before about being tone deaf. How do you not realize that there is a song about you being a pedophile, and this mascot that you have now is in reference to pedophilia? How do you not notice this, Drake? What's worse is that the people that you were tied to don't even care for you doing this anymore. They don't even care for you doing this anymore. So are you trying to, I don't know, praise back to the higher ups with things like this? Because it's not working. And this only makes you look even worse. At the end of the day, this makes you look 10 times worse. Because if you've been listening to here on the pod, we've pretty much talked about it numerous times, and we've broken down what the panda reference is to pedophilia. So if you have a little girl panda mascot, Drake, and there's a song about you being a pedophile, this is beyond tone deaf. This is beyond tone deaf here. This is ridiculous. I seriously could not believe that you went this far to do this. And this is the Ticketmaster one. This is the Ticketmaster mascot. This is the logo you see on Ticketmaster. Like, when is it going to stop, Drake? At the end of the day, when is it going to stop? Even if he does, even if he does do that, it wouldn't be good for him. That's probably the last thing that he'll do, honestly. That's the last. I think that's really the last thing that Drake will do is become a streamer. Even though he can sit down with streamers, the last thing I think Drake is able to do is become one. A guy this sensitive of a Scorpio could not sit down and do a stream. I'm sorry. This emotional of a person would not be able to take thousands and, excuse me, in his case, millions of comments, literally trying to destroy his character every day. He could not take that. This isn't something that that isn't something that he would step into. I wish he really wasn't this tone deaf though. POV, that one friend that always says whatever is on his mind. Like, why are you and then you have these girly little dad hat colors, like who was gonna be wearing these hats, Drake? Who was wearing these hats? This guy looks fake. This guy looks fake. Um like, this is sad. And there's a close up if you can't see the panda nose, plain as day, with the white face and black eyes. Even has the glasses to reference. This is a female panda, the little female panda girl. This is sad. This right here is sad to me. I cannot, like I said, if you didn't believe that Drake is possibly a pedophile, if you didn't have any doubt in your mind, you didn't have any other doubt in your mind, this should erase that doubt. This here should erase any doubt that you have in your mind about Drake being a pedophile whatsoever. And for those that don't remember what I'm referring to, as far as the panda, see, this is Operation Innocent Images. Like, it's when I put just panda and pedophilia. It's like one of the main things that they use to spot it. But let me just, real quick. Matter of fact, let me not use that one, but give you an even better one, right? Give you a better one. Balenciaga. Remember the Balenciaga pedophilia campaign that they did? See the panda bear? Let's see if I can find that Facebook post. Not the eye. Okay, here it goes. Panda eyes. That's what I was looking for. The panda eyes. So it says the shocking image of her panda eyes came to define the suffering of the children of Gaza last summer. That's pretty much what the panda means in pedophilia. The panda eyes symbolize a child is suffering abuse, and specifically sexual abuse. So when I see Anita Max Wynn and I think of that, you can't help but say fuck Drake. You cannot help but say fuck Drake. You can't have any remorse for what he's going through. Like I said, either you are tone deaf or you are playing in my face, Drake. That you have a panda for Anita Max Wynn. Kim Crawford, what's going on? You can't possibly be this naive. This, like I said, this is beyond the tone deafness. To have a little girl panda as your mascot for Anita Max Wynn. I'm flabbergasted. The thing is, like I said, the tour mascot is one thing. The tour mascot of the little girl with the sunflower in her head is one thing. But you are literally playing in people's face with a panda mascot as a little girl. Like, you are literally playing in people's face doing that. Whatever comes to you, Drake, you deserve it. Just remember that. Whatever comes to you, man, you deserve it. For you to be doing this and mocking child sex abuse, you deserve everything coming to you. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, while we're on the subject, while we're on the subject of that, apparently, apparently, Drake has ties to the woman in the lawsuit for TDE.
You gotta be careful what you read, bruh, because they try.
Listen to this.
Trying to get him. They trying to get him. This is proof. Also, I just dropped a synopsis on Kendrick Lamar on YouTube. Click the link in my bio to check it out. I think you'll love it. This shit about to get dark. Y'all not gonna believe what I'm about to show y'all. If y'all didn't know, there was 2 women that was suing TDE for SA, assault, and some other stuff. Today, TDE responded and they basically said, it's all false. Those women were never employees at TDE, and the other girl that says she never got paid for her publicist work actually got paid, and there's proof. They go on to say that they're confident they're gonna win this case, right? But get this, bruh. This is one of the girls that was the alleged victim, right? You can find this girl hugged up in pictures with Dennis Graham. That's Drake's dad, bruh. And turns out, one of these girls is Diddy's publicist. P. Diddy's publicist, bruh. What is going on? And I don't know if y'all know who this guy is right here, but he's essentially Team OVO. He's basically being paid to push propaganda for Drake. She follows him on Instagram. What the f? What makes it even crazier is after TDE made their public statement, the attorney removed the case from his page, bruh. It's over, the case is done. So they strategically had 2 women go forward and accuse TDE of these things just to start a smear campaign. None of it was true, bruh. And this is a great lesson for all of y'all. When it comes to Kendrick for these next, I don't know how long, you gotta be careful what you read, bruh. Because they trying to get him. They trying to get him. This is proof. Also, I just dropped.
You see, that's another thing too. I made sure to address that. Like, I wish people would stop trying to associate the TDE lawsuit with Kendrick. Nothing in the TDE lawsuit had anything to do with Kendrick. Yes, he was on the label. He hasn't been on that label for over 4 years now. Yes, he still talks to Top Dog in Punch because one of them is his dad. One of them is his dad's friend. Okay? One of them is literally his dad's friend. Yes, he's going to still talk to them. Okay? They're literally family to him. But he has nothing to do with what happened on the label with that's in there. Another thing is, it's Top Dog and Punch's sons. It was nothing to do with them two. Nothing to do with Kendrick and whatchamacallit. So, and SZA. Nothing to do with SZA and Kendrick. I wish people would stop trying to associate them with this lawsuit just because they're TDE associated. You know how many artists were on Def Jam? Russell Simmons. All the shit Russell Simmons is accused of. Are we going to accuse, I don't know, Mike Geronimo of the same shit? Are we going to accuse... Okay, LL has a different thing. We have different now. I can't use LL for a terrible example. DMX. Are we going to accuse DMX of everything Russell Simmons did? No. That's my whole point of that. Okay? So, people don't have to, like I said, associate Kendrick with this. Now, here's another thing, right? So, I kind of got caught off guard by the fact that Linda Luna, I think her name is Linda Luna. Let me see if I still have that other picture up. Yeah, Linda Luna is a Hollywood publicist for quite a few people. Like, quite a few people, not just Diddy. You killing me, Smalls. She killing me, Smalls. All right. That just means I need to pull it up on the other browser so I can find it. It's fine. Linda Luna. So I'll just do this. That's the good thing about having multiple browsers. When one acts like shit, you move it to the other one. Okay, so this is Linda Luna. Linda Luna is a Hollywood publicist, and people didn't know. People didn't know that she actually was receiving backlash for not saying anything about when Mr. Diddy had got accused of the SA and sent off to jail last year. So, Hollywood publicist Linda Luna breaks silence after backlash over personal Facebook posts about former clients Christian Combs and Justin Combs' father Diddy. Where's the actual post at? Here it goes. No, where's her actual post? Where's her actual post? Oh. Okay, here we go. Says this Diddy controversy is truly so unfortunate. I worked with his son Christian as his publicist in the music area, and I have worked with Justin too. And I've been around Diddy many times. I've been to his parties and after parties, and I've never seen what they're claiming, but I do feel like maybe he was trying to change over the past year, but it seems like it was too late, and his past transgressions have come to light, and now he has to face his consequences. So Linda Luna was an actual publicist for Diddy and a few other people, and Linda Luna is in that TDE lawsuit. Now the other woman, we'll find her right now. This woman here, as you can see, has the picture with Dennis Graham. This is Aya Altari. Pretty much TDE put out the claims that, let's just say they denied the allegations and said that this is a clear example of a shakedown lawsuit by Linda Luna and Aya Atari. They pretty much called their names out. And it made sense, of course, with Linda, of course, being the publicist for Diddy and a few other people. But this person here having the ties to Dennis Graham and also following the woman that's tied to the guy that's tied to OVO that does all the other publicists work for them, pushing the propaganda against Kendrick. This is wild. This is wild. This is why I forgot to turn my thing. So yeah. Again, you see this lady here, Aya Atari, pictured with Dennis Graham. Like I said, it's just very odd to me. Well, not necessarily odd, because I said before when the TDE lawsuit first came up, I said I smell Drake. I said that verbatim. I said I smell Drake somewhere. And I said, it doesn't really matter because karma is going to be right around the bend for you. Didn't I say that? I said, karma is going to be right around the bend for you regardless of what you do with Kendrick. Or I should say, what you try to do with TDE. Regardless of what you try to do. Karma is going to come quickly around the bend for you because the lawsuit came up a week before. The Super Bowl is Sunday. The Super Bowl is Sunday. Understand that. So with that comes, okay, let's try to get TDE in some type of, let's try to get something going with TDE, because the lawsuit that I put out about Not Like Us ruining my career and being so damaging about calling me a pedophile didn't work. So they're not gonna pull back from it being on. They're not gonna pull back Not Like Us from the Super Bowl.